Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all had a fabulous November and you are ready to kick off December with me. I am so excited for this month and for the holiday season. I'm excited about all the new products that are launching and for like the new year. It's just gonna be so much fun. And I have started working on like my yearly favorites video. So I've kind of like started to get everything organized. I think I'm gonna do that a little bit differently than I did last year. Last year I did kind of like a face and then an eye and then a lip video, but I think this year I'm just going to do like one long video. So just be on the lookout for that. That should be coming around the end of December. I am just really excited for this time of year, like I said, but I do have some little bit of things to talk about for this month. Not a whole lot, surprisingly, but a few little things. So I wanted to talk about that. But the first thing is first, I need to talk about this on my channel, and I don't even know why, but we have to talk about the Gilmore Girls revival. Anybody else like obsessed? Okay, so I watched Gilmore Girls when it was like originally on the WB, like way back in the day. I didn't watch it like when it was first out because I was like really young, but I think when I was in like 6th grade, it started coming on ABC Family at the time. So I started watching it after school, and then I watched, I think, like the last 3 seasons on the actual like live WB. So really crazy that it's like back, and I was like so excited. And my sister is also a huge fan, and my other sister like likes it. She's just not like a huge fan like we are. So we watched it like at 3 a.m. when it hit Netflix because my one sister had to go up to her husband's family's like house for Thanksgiving, so she had to leave that morning. So we like watched as much as we could. I stayed up and watched all 4 episodes, and oh my god, my heart, you guys, like I can't even, like I just if you haven't watched it and you like are a fan, like just click out of this video or like skip ahead and like so you don't hear spoilers. I'm not even really gonna spoil anything, and if you do like leave something in the comments, please do not make it a spoiler. Do not break the last 4 rules. Like, oh my gosh, 4 rules. Please do not say the last 4 words in the comments. Like, let people find that out on their own. I don't want to like this to spoil anything. And if I do see a spoiler in the comment, I probably will just delete your comment because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. I just am like, oh my gosh, everything ended so perfectly. Like, Rory's career was like perfect. Like that was just like, oh. And I just love the like subtleties and how like Emily said like a line that Richard said in the pilot, and then like the song when Luke and Lorelai are out to, you know, I love the song that was playing when he was driving Rory and Lorelai in the truck. Like, oh my gosh, like all those like little subtle things that were just placed in were so amazing. I just like loved all of that. I'm trying to think of like what else was just like amazing. Like the Life and Death Brigade scene was just like, oh, like so good. I loved that part. My favorite episode was definitely Fall. Like that was my all-time favorite. Oh my gosh, when Lorelai is on the phone with Emily telling that story about Richard, like I was bawling like a baby, partly because I hadn't slept and partly because of that. Like it was so freaking awesome. It was just like so moving. I love how they honored him and really just kind of tied him into the whole thing. I thought that was good. Like Dan and Amy Palladino are like literally geniuses in my book. They write TV absolutely amazing. Like this show is just so iconic, and it was just so good. Like, oh my gosh. And Jess, like, yes, I'm a Jess fan, like anybody else a Jess fan. But I do think, however, like the way Rory left things with all of her boyfriends was like perfect. Like I love the way she ended things with Dean. I love the way like things ended with Jess, because yes, he will always be in love with her, like duh. And Logan, I'm not surprised, honestly, like that was his and Rory's relationship. Like I really wasn't, because in my eyes, he could always like convince her to like do stuff, you know, like he always could kind of get her to like push her boundaries and push her limits. And so it really wasn't surprising that like, you know, when he was like, no, let's just act like everything's normal, even though like my fiance's living with me, like come here. And you know, like it's just annoying because like she says yes to him all the time. But I was really happy she kind of like stood her ground finally and was like, no, like I'm not going to continue to do this when you're married and all that good stuff. So I don't know, but I do think it's his. I will say, like, seriously, if you have not watched, like just close out now, and I will put the timestamp like where to go when the actual video starts. But yeah, like it has to be Logan's, right? I mean, like how is it not? At least that's in my eyes. Like I think so. And when that happened, like I was like, oh my gosh, like her whole like conversation with Christopher like totally made sense. Like it made sense when she was like being kind of weird, and I was like, oh, you know, like I think it's just like for her book that she's asking these questions and stuff. And it probably like it could have been that too, but and then I was just like, oh my gosh, it makes total sense why she was asking those questions to him. I do love when Christopher was like, you know, when like I saw you with Lorelai, like I knew there was nothing getting in between you guys. Like, oh my God, their whole like mother-daughter bond is just so freaking awesome. Like I just absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, and the scene with Melissa McCarthy, like that was everything. And I will say that I do feel like the whole Suki storyline made sense. Like it made sense for her and Jackson to like move to a farm and like have their own farm. Like I feel like that really made a lot of sense. But oh my gosh, when Lorelai was just like, we're still best, or when Suki was like, we're still best friends, and Lorelai was like, yeah, you know, like, it was so freaking awesome. That scene made me cry as well. Like that whole last episode, fall just like made me cry like the entire time. And then I think my favorite was winter on, like it goes like fall, winter, and then spring, and then summer. Summer was kind of my least favorite, like with the musical stuff. I felt like that was like a needed episode in order to like get to fall. Like it made sense, but it still was just like not my favorite episode. It wasn't bad, obviously, but it was just like not my fave. Oh my God, it was just so amazing. It was so, so good. And if you are a Gilmore fan and you want to talk about it in the comments, like, yes, just don't spoil anything because I don't want people to see this. I don't know. But anyways, let's get into the makeup talk. Okay, so we're moving on to makeup away from Gilmore Girls. So it is my November favorites, so I just kind of want to chit chat about a few little things. I don't really have a whole lot, and a lot of this stuff you've seen in other videos, so I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time talking about them. So the first three things actually you have seen in my birthday haul video, and the first thing is this Tarte palette. It is the blush color wheel. The last time I checked with that video, this was still available on the Tarte website. So you are getting a whole bunch of blushes in here as well as 2 highlighters. I love this. I love how compact this is. It's really great. The blushes are beautiful. I think I've worn every shade now. I just kind of bounce around every day. I layer shades. It's really nice to have. It's like you just have all your blushes in one. Now, granted, I have more blushes, but you just have all the colors in here, which I really do enjoy. And I do talk about it more in that video, so I will link that video in a card for you guys. Okay, this next thing I also talked about in that video, this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. It is so stinking amazing. I might even like this better than the powder version. Like that is crazy for me to say. I didn't know if I was gonna like this as much, but I do. I think I like it more. It just looks so natural from like lit from within, kind of glow. It's so stinking pretty. Like it's natural, but you still have glow. You know what I mean? Like some highlighters are so natural, it looks like nothing on your face. But this really does look like you have something on your face, but it just looks like you just have drank all your water and taken all your vitamins and all you eat is kale and it's just like you're beautiful. So I really love that. Okay, this next thing is the Metal Matte Palette from Kat Von D. I believe this is still available on the Kat Von D website, but I'm not entirely sure. This is gorgeous. Such a fun palette. You get mattes, you get metallics, you get color, you get neutrals. It's just beautiful. Like I said, I do talk about it more in that haul video, so I will link that for you guys so you can see more in depth how I feel about that. But obviously it's in my favorites video, so I love it. Whew, I need to calm down. I'm like on the Gilmore high still. Okay, I have one eye thing to talk about. This is the liquid lingerie, like lid lingerie from NYX, and this is in Bronze Mirage. I love these eyeshadows, by the way. These are awesome. This one, however, has just been like my little companion this month because of just the shade of it. It's called Bronze Mirage, so it's a very like bronzy shade, but it blends out so beautifully and evenly on the eyes, like they all do. But this shade, like once it's blended out, it's just like the perfect everyday like neutral shade. And it's so easy to use because of that doe foot applicator. You can literally just like blend. And then what I have been doing is throwing a shade from here in the crease. I will usually do Suede, which is right here, and then sometimes a little bit of Fringe, which is like that peachy color. And then if I want to darken things up even more, I'll go in with Oak a little bit. But it's just so awesome. Like this is just a great beige, like bronze, everyday color. It is so good. So I definitely recommend this shade, but all of the shades that I have tried from this line are beautiful. Okay, and then I have a few little lip things to talk about. These are the HD matte lip colors. oh my gosh, no, the HD lipsticks from CoverGirl. Oh my god, I can't even say these right. Like, these are from Revlon. These are not from CoverGirl. Like, I need to get my head in the game. Is the Ultra HD lipsticks from Revlon. These are like repackaged or like a new formula. I have no idea. From the other ones that they have sold in the past, but these are like a skinny lipstick. I did talk about these, I think, in like a drugstore lipstick, new lip product kind of video. These are just so comfortable, and they do pack a punch, I will say, with color. I have 3. My favorites, I have 2 favorites out of the 3. HD Desert, which is like a really great everyday kind of color. It's a little bit warm, deeper for an everyday shade. And then HD Twilight, which is like a purpley plum type of shade. These just offer like a lot of shine, a lot of moisture, like they're very moisturizing. These are just really pretty lip products, very comfortable to wear, but they still like pack a punch with color, so really like that. Okay, and then the last thing I did just purchase recently, but I love this formula. This is just like a new color to me, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. Yeah. Why it has taken me so long to buy this shade, I don't know. I really, really don't know, because it's right there. And it is like legit the perfect nude. I thought it was gonna be like darker and like more browny or something. No, it's perfect. It is legit the perfect nude. I love this one. I love Fortune Cookie. I love Creme Brulee. I love Eclair. Like all of the nude butter glosses I feel like I have. Like this color though, like why did it take me so long to buy this? It's so good. So good. Okay, so now that I've talked your guys' ears off about Gilmore Girls and makeup, I'm finally going to sign off here and let you guys go. I hope, like I said in the beginning, I hope you guys all had a great November, great Thanksgiving, and you are ready to kick off the holiday season with me. Like always, if you have any video requests, just leave them down below. If you want to see like a certain holiday makeup look or a certain product review, just holler at your girl in the comments below and I will do that for you guys. Thank you so much for another great month of support and love for you guys. I give that all right back to you, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.